Hi, it's Malcolm here and welcome to another Greyhound Racecard Software update. So I'm quite excited about this update, actually some new columns that should just give you a couple of extra things to use when you're looking to either lay or back a Greyhound. So the idea behind this update is to give you more form information and to give you like some information about what they've done in the past, really. So I've done that in three ways. The first way is this last column here. We'll start this side and this is the last class that they ran at. So you can see immediately if there's they're dropping in class or going up in class. Now remember the Greyhounds sort of go down, so A6 is a worse class than A5, if you like. The top class is A1 and then it goes A2, A3. So when you see this runner who came in and won its last race and now has dropped down to an A5, which generally happens, you can then sort of make the decision, well, do you think it's going to win or not? Or did it run at the same class last time? And so, you know, are those stats better for you? You know, that kind of thing. But just that alone doesn't always back up everything you need to know. So I've done a couple of other things as well. So the second new column is this form column at this side. Now it's like the form columns on horse racing where it's read right to left. So in other words, this was its last result. So 0-0. This one won last time out, and this one didn't, but it won the time before, that kind of thing. So it gives you an idea of how they've done the last 5 races. I've kept it to 5 races just because purely you can look up. So now I've also added, if you notice that now these are all links and they pop up so we can see how that horse has run before. And as we can see, we've only got one result, and that was in a 380 A6 10 or 11 days ago, and it won. I've also added the strike rates and the total place strike rates here as well, which might be handy, I don't know, but I've added those in as well. So horse with a little a greyhound horse with a bit more information here. So we can see this one placed its last time out. It's been running on it's run at A4s before coming back down to an A5. It's run at A3s, didn't do anything. Well, it had a win at A4, had a win at A5. So yeah, it hasn't really done a lot since the last, few races. So it placed last time out. So I don't know, but you kind of think, well, maybe that would be one to lay. It's not really doing much, is it? So anyway, that's kind of the idea you can use. So they are basically the 3 updates. Now what I want to do is go back to yesterday's results. So as you can see, we've now got the results from the day before with the same information on, so we can start looking at some scenarios or something like that. So I kind of like this 0-0-0 idea of them not having much form and going sort of from there, really, based on all the other stats and that kind of thing. So if we have a look at this runner here, Savannah Claudia, basically it hasn't done anything for ages now. It's actually, it went up to an A3, it won an A4 a while ago, and it's won A4s before, but it went up to A3, and generally it depends on how they perform, but it's had a couple of places in A3, so it tended to stick around, but then they decided to drop it back down to A4, and it hasn't done much since then either, and it didn't do anything yesterday. So I kind of like these 0-0-0s. It's not always the same, but it might be something for you to have a look at. You only have to sort of run it through a few times, and you can see that they sort of come up a lot as losers. So it's just something I noticed when I was doing it, putting in this new information and trying it out. I haven't really done a lot of work on it, but it might be something that you can, as you go through. I mean, that one didn't. That one did win. maybe we can find something in its history. This will include that race yesterday as well in these statistics, so you need to ignore the first race. But yeah, I mean, if you look at this, it had done well in A4s before, or you know, it won an A5, won an A4, dropped down to A3 and didn't do anything, and then came back up yesterday from an A4. From an A3 to an A4. So yeah, you know, you could argue that I wouldn't have probably been on that runner just simply because it's swapping down a grade, and it has, you know, it's done all right in A4s before, so you probably wouldn't have been on that one. So you might have gone to this one instead, which is which was the favourite, which had 9 tries at winning at different stages. The only thing that you might have argued yesterday was that it was down to 460. They're trying to find obviously the right distance for it. I don't know, but it didn't do very well and it's a swapping course, so again, you don't know that would have made a difference. So maybe some research on that. But yeah, you probably wouldn't have been on that one. So not really anything. You could have a look at these two again. You know, strike rate overall isn't too bad for this runner, but A6, so dropping down in class again, maybe you'd have been a bit worried about that, you know, but it kind of gives you a bit more information about the runners, so you can make those decisions based on a bit more information than we've been able to so far. So I hope you like the updates. I hope you find them useful. They aren't in the Betfair version of this software yet, but will be eventually as soon as we get the next upgrade sorted out and everything. So hopefully not too long. But yeah, okay, as far as that's concerned, the cards are there. I'm probably putting this video on YouTube, so if you like greyhounds and you like the video or the software, please subscribe to the channel. Give me a thumbs up if you like, or if you subscribe, hit the bell button, and then you can be notified when I bring new videos out. Okay, thanks for watching, and I'll see you soon. Bye bye.